What is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here. I'm driving home. It is Sunday, right before the holiday. I was going to say a week. We're a week from the Niners kicking off the season, but Thursday, we got football, and we got regular season football on TV. NFL is back. I am pumped. Going into this, the Niners are a heavy favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. A lot of people still looking at the Eagles. There's a few teams here and there along the way. Some people are taking some reaches on a few teams. It might be a gamble. But, going in, to this season, I think the San Francisco 49ers have really built a team that are made to win the Super Bowl. I mean, we haven't done it. I mean, we haven't been to the Super Bowl in a few years. Garoppolo got hurt the year after we went, and we had this, we had that. Last year we got the NFC Championship game. All our quarterbacks got hurt. We lost our rookie starting quarterback. We lost our backup quarterback that was our franchise guy before that. We lost our Mr. Irrelevant that came out to be like, a star quarterback that's going to be the starter this year. And then we lost like a traveling salesman of a backup guy to put in a guy that already got hurt before him and just try it out. I mean, that sucks. I mean, but injuries are a part of the NFL, and it's not going to say that somebody's going to get injured on the Niners this year. I mean, somebody's got to get hurt. Defense, offense, more than likely, more than one guy's going to get hurt, and the guy that comes out on top at the end isn't going to be the guy that we're looking at as a starter for opening day. So, if you look at last year, the miracle of Brock Purdy, we aren't going to have another, shining star like that come out of like elite draft picks to become a guy that, a lot of people think is going to be a future of the NFL. But, we can hope that we're the team that has that guy this year. Going into the season, first thing overall, Nick Bosa is a holdout. He hasn't signed yet. All the signs are saying that he is going to sign. For a guy to basically skip all preseason workouts, all preseason games, I'm sure he's doing some sort of a workout on his own. He's not just going to show up like Shaq did and just be like, he's not paid to train in the off season, or sort of like Scottie Pippen, where he's not going to get like some sort of a surgery on his own. I'm not going to mess up my summer. That's the quote. But, he's going to be ready to go. But, is he really going to be able to be Nick Bosa, who's more than likely probably going to get paid as one of the top, if not defensive players in the league? And then the Niners got to figure it out. And why they haven't done it so far, I don't know. It'd be better having them in there. If you think about him going into camp last year, lining up against Williams on the offensive line, that's what, iron sharpens iron. That's what makes you better. Trey Lance, moving on. I was traded. We already made a video about this, but of course he got traded at the Cowboys. It sucks, but at least it gives him a spot to stay. I thought that honestly, us signing Bosa by trading Lance, would give us some money to make this deal come together. I'm still stuck on, I don't know what we're waiting on or what's going on, but Lance was supposed to be the guy. We traded up to take him third overall in the draft a few years ago. He was a wild horse for me. I can honestly say I've never seen North Dakota play college football. I knew nothing about him. I was excited because they were excited that we wouldn't trade up to take a quarterback like that, especially when we have Jimmy Garoppolo. If they didn't see something, reports are we don't know if he was the coach's guy, if he was the GM's guy. He was somebody's guy. And I don't know. We'll have to see. Purdy is back from all his troubles. He didn't look great in preseason games. I'm really hoping that he can pull it together. NFL's a long season, and I'm sure that guy is going to be able to figure it out. And we can all hope that last year wasn't just luck, I guess you could say. And maybe teams scout him and figure him out and whatever it is. But I think that we have an offensive scheme I mean, we got, Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. I think the one guy who's forgotten about more than anybody else is Eli Mitchell, Brandon Ayuk. Of course, when Juan Jennings is involved in the passing game, Deebo Samuel is an all-pro. Didn't really have the best season last year because of the injury. And, he made a commitment to him and his coach to really be better, to live up to that contract. And he was like sending workout videos to coach. That's got to be strange, just to look down at your phone and there's your wide receiver pumping iron, deciding that he was going to send you a picture that day, saying what's up. So I really think the Niners can shoot for the moon. They're bets. They're not big bets. They're Stevie Breach size bets. We don't put down big racks of bills down there. But I've got a future on the Niners to win the West. I've got a future on the Niners to win the NFC. I got a future on the Niners to win the Super Bowl. So I'm pumped. I got some. It's not much, but I got some skin in the game. And that's, of course, with the Barstool Sportsbook, which is soon going to become ESPN Bets with Penn. And when I was over there in Chicago, I don't get out of the state that much to place bets down. So when I was there, I made sure to put bets on my teams, like the Braves and the Kings, for futures to win their division, win the World Series, the NBA Finals. It is what it is. Somebody's got to win. You know what I mean? Man, I'm really looking forward to a good season. Niners are built. Niners are stacked. Niners secondary, honestly, is probably the one thing that's, kind of scary about, what we're going to be doing. We got a really, really good team in almost every position on the field. Really good offensive line, defensive line, great linebackers, some of the best in the league. But, we'll have to see what comes together. LSU. I forgot his name. He left. I was a really big fan of his. Where did he even go? Cincinnati? Something like that. But, hey, we'll rebuild. I mean, that's what the draft is for, and that's why these guys are paid lots of money to scout guys to bring them in to replace guys. And, you can't always have a whole team of all pros each and every place out there on the field. We'll have to see what this season brings. I mean, we kick off against the Steelers. That's going to be a tough game. Steelers are one of my favorite teams to root for. Not named the 49ers. They got a really good coach. Pickett as a quarterback is a guy that I think fit that scheme right when he was drafted. They always find a way to have a really good wide receiver. They always have one of the best defenses in the league. Even if it doesn't start that way, they find a way to get it there. They're in a little bit of like rebuilding mode, but I don't think it's a full-on rebuild. But Tomlin's one of the best coaches in the league. He can basically make chicken salad out of chicken shit each and every year that he's been in the league. Some people think that he's kind of reached his his potential, and it is what it is from here on out. And some people have said that they don't think he's really that great of a coach. I would love to have him. He's one of the very few guys that I would take and fire what we got going on in San Francisco. So that's going to be a tough game to start our season. We're going to be on Thursdays as well as Sunday nights a lot because of the focus that's going to be on our team. When it comes to our division, I really see Seattle taking a step back. There's no way I believe in Geno Smith. I definitely didn't believe in him last year. He had a great year. Seahawks had a really good team. Put up a fight the whole way through. But there's no way I believe in Geno Smith to be able to do that again. And the Cardinals look like they're taking a huge step back. And the Rams, Cooper Kupp just got injured. And that's kind of been like the storyline for them. Stafford's a year older. I didn't really like that storyline coming out the other day, basically saying that Stafford's wife was saying that Stafford wasn't able to get along with his teammates because of the age range between them and I don't know. They got a really good coach. They took a step back last year. I would believe in the Rams to be able to say that they're going to be able to put it together and see what they got going from there. But the Niners to win the West, I think, to me, is a lock. The Niners to win Week 1, I think, is going to be a lock. And we just got to keep building. I mean, we didn't have a great start last year. Of course, we lost to the Bears. And you really think about it, that was the first game of the year. It was pouring down rain in Chicago. But, I mean, the Bears, they won the first pick in the draft. And if you really look at it, I mean, like, they were bad. They barely, won any games, but they beat us. So all we got to do is find a way not to lose those games again, and we'll be good. But nobody's going to go undefeated, especially in these, longer seasons, adding the extra game to bring in the more money, to pay these guys more. I don't know. You got to lose to somebody. It is what it is. But let's see what these Niners do. I think they can put it together. Peace out.